X-ray radio signals keep pinging the array.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
The traitor's been executed, Elder.
Excellent work. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Body's not even cold, and you're already dividing the loot?
To the victor go the spoils. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
No rest for the weary.
We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxon and I expect you to be at your best. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Should have buried those idiots when I was dealing with the chip.
Yes. It's quite disappointing that you allowed them to proceed this far. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put PAM's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about PAM?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the Railroad's been using PAM for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the Railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Let's do this.
The area!
False alarm, I guess.
What the?
Done!
the floor.
Revenant is here!
They got him!
Please! Damn it!
Stay calm.
Detonation pack, secured and ready, sir.
I must be daydreaming.
Who's there?
What? Not hiding this time!
Bring it on!
Sam!
Oh, God!
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
Ham.
Full system reset accepted. Awaiting instructions.
Sweet.
trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Taking pitch.
Captain Kells?
Balunet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Glad to see you've returned safely from the Institute, sister.
I still can't believe Dance was really a Sith. Goddamn traitor.
Paladin?
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Excuse me.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper.
Adjusting internal balunet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn
Quinlan?
ship steady?
The intelligence we've gained from Pam, it's unbelievable. Exceptional work, soldier. You wouldn't be here to provide some additional documentation, would you? Or perhaps support a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. Here are the caps that I... Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical Check every building...
Proctor Quinlan.
Greetings, Paladin. And congratulations. You wouldn't be here to...
Right? I found some technical documents.
These aren't... I don't have time for...
Scanning memory. Error detected. Block 178, Sector 45. This unit is now in self-correction and maintenance mode.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. If I still live by.
I still can't believe Dance was really a synth. Goddamn traitor.
I'm glad Paladin Dan's dead. That's one less dirty synth to worry about.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Your reconnoiter of the Institute complete. I have first-hand knowledge about their facility.
You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. but there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Elder.
I'll send for you if I need you.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Proctor.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous. Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper.
Proctor Ingram.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Surprise assault.
Oh,
Fan out.
no, you don't.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Adjusting
Captain
internal
Kells?
ballonet pressure.
Hold up,
Green lights
Paladin.
across the board.
Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Good. I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now, ever since we learned of the synth threat. We've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Dance's former squad was far from the first. The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing. Presumed dead.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Then you still have a lot to learn about the Brotherhood. They knew the risk. They faced it with courage, and we honor their sacrifice. We don't feel sorry for them. Your orders are to search for the missing recon team and recover their effects. Report to me with your results. Is that understood?
This doesn't seem like a priority.
I decide our priorities, Paladin. The mission stands. Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area and monitor your radio for acquire a signal, and you should be able to trace it back to its source. That's all, Paladin.
Ad Victorium, Paladin.
The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
It's fused solid. This one too. Wow. What happened here? Useless.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. Barnum, report.
Horse down to 5%!
We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aspen set the self-destructs. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
Nitera Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my gun in holster. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
That sound, what is it?